Hi everybody, Dr. Susan here. Just wanted to make a quick video this morning. It's been such a hectic time, I know, for everybody, but we're fighting to kind of get through and finish up all the loose ends for 2020 here in the office and get people on their way in 2021. So we're very excited about 2021, and I just wanted to wish you and your family a very, very Merry Christmas or Happy Holiday and Happy New Year. So I wanted to talk to you today about some New Year tips, and also I want to talk about what's going on here in the office. It's just a few things to, like I said, wrap up the 2020 year here in the office. So 2020, actually it's funny because I'm going to talk about goals versus resolutions. Okay, so I don't make New Year's resolutions personally, but many people do, and that's okay. But I find resolutions are more like diet versus lifestyle change. So if you're on a diet, it's very temporary. Very excited for short term. You're looking for big success quick. But when you make a lifestyle change and you get your body healthy, weight is lost as a natural side effect of that improvement in your body's health. So that's kind of how I look at resolutions versus goals. So I always set out the year, New Year's, with goal setting. And the way I do it is, I'm not big on vision boards. I find they're very materialistic for me, and looking at pictures of things, materialistic items, never did it for me. So I had heard it somewhere, and I did this last year. It was said, make a list of 300 things that you want more than anything in life. So honestly, my mind was not big enough or expanded enough to actually even think of probably 25 things. But I sat down, me and my husband did it together, and we kind of wrote our 2020 list. And we wrote down I don't remember how many things, I think it was 25 things that I got to. And I kept looking at that all year long because I made that kind of a vision board or a list. And the thing is, why I encourage everybody to do this is because you never know what the year is going to bring for you, right? Because last year proved that to us all. So last year when I made that list, and even when the year started, what happened throughout the year was completely not what was on that list. But the thing was, I focused on certain things that were important to me, not anybody else. It was all about me. So when the world kind of got topsy-turvy in March of 2020, I just focused back on that list. So even though things were changing rapidly around me, I just kept looking at that list and kept moving forward. And that's my kind of tagline. I always say, just move forward, always push forward. So as long as you're moving forward and you keep an eye on that list, you never know what's going to happen in that year. I just trust in God, and I'm on a journey I've been on for 20 years now. It's a 20-year journey, 10 years with my health. But I've always just trusted and listened and obeyed. I'm just obedient to his guidance, and that's why I ended up here in Georgia from New York. I live in New York. My whole family lives in New York, and all of a sudden I was moving 1,000 miles away. Picked up my 3 kids and my husband, and we moved here out of obedience. When you hear the story more told later on, the kind of surrounding parts of it, you're like, wow, you're supposed to be there. That's incredible. So actually, that's one of the things for me in 2021. I will be writing a book. It's going to be a book of testimony and just how my life, kind of what has happened, and the blessings in my life, and the many people I have helped because of that blessing. So I'm going to be sharing that in 2021. I'm very excited about that, but that was one thing on my list in 2020. I couldn't do it in 2020. It wasn't the time. It's now becoming the time. So you have this list, and it's not to say everything's going to get accomplished in that year or that time frame, because we all know it's not our timing. It's doesn't matter what we want. So you see, though, as you look down the list, you look at all the things that got accomplished. You don't even know how they got accomplished. It's amazing that they all do. Not all, but most of them do, or some of them do. Some of them don't. But then you start seeing, well, that would actually work better in this year. So we're kind of revising our 2020 list. I encourage you to make that list also, or a vision board, because where you have to focus. You have to be looking towards your goal. So like if you think about driving, like when you're driving, you got to look where you're going, right? You don't look by the side, don't look behind you. You never look behind you, and the rear view mirror is much smaller than the windshield. So always think of that, and always look forward. So it's just a matter of just keep going after it. And sometimes things don't happen the way you plan, but that's okay. Just keep focused on the things that you can control, or the things that you can do. So one of the things this year was towards the end of the year, I started making videos. Many people are watching them, and I'm so thankful. So thank you for that. I do want to ask you, though, please, if you are watching my videos and you're finding them helpful, please subscribe to the channel, or please like the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. That helps me reach more people, and that is my purpose and my goal. I want to reach as many people as I can. I want to share my story with as many people as I can. So I ask you, please, if you're watching this channel and you do find it helpful, please subscribe to the channel, because I don't know how it all works, but it works in that the more people subscribe, I'm not really sure. So I'm asking you, please, as a personal favor to me, please subscribe. Just trying to build that channel through 2021. So from that channel, we're also building an academy so that people can get my help, helping people all over the country. I'm so thankful. Actually, now I'm international, so it's gone into other countries, and I am super excited. And we're just helping people. So it's just been a fantastic year. It didn't start out, this was not the plan starting 2020 for us. A lot of you know us, know what's going on. But the plan in 2020, Jessica and I, we had talks planned for 6 months. We had everything. We were both excited. Wow, things are starting to take off. It's all going so great. And all of a sudden March came and we were shut down, literally shut down. There are no more talks. There's no more anything. So it was really, we had to kind of regather what we were doing. So Jessica and I, opened a new office, and it's been great. Never thought I'd be here where I am. I'm in Gainesville, Georgia. But right now, in my list, I had put that I'd like to be 80% virtual. The reason for that is I want to make myself more available to see my family. And they'll be in different parts on the East Coast. So I want to make myself that I can travel to them easily. And still take care of my patients and people here and the people I want to help. So I don't want to interrupt that, but I also want to help my family. So I wanted 80% virtual. We're actually now at about 90 to 95% virtual. Very few people come to our office. However, not today, but at the end of this year also, we're kind of remodeling our office so that it could be more speaking from our hearts. So that's just for me and Jessica, really, to see each day and what we're here for and what we're trying to accomplish and helping people. So that's going on also. We're building a new website, so that's going on also. We're building the academy. I'm writing the book. So I have a lot coming to you in 2021. And I thank everybody for their support. It means so much to me. I'm truly always here from you. You all know my heart. I really just want to help people. And I'm just so honored and blessed to be able to do that in different parts of the country, now the world. It's been really exciting this year. Never planned it would turn out this way, so know that too. However your list turns out for 2021, don't be surprised at the end if there's a surprise ending. A lot of times there is. So I think I told you everything. I want to be sure of it, so I made a little list here. So I really wanted to go over the goals versus the resolutions. So again, resolutions to me are temporary, like a diet. Kind of puts a lot of pressure on you. So by making this goal list, you can just relax, just keep an eye on it, keep working towards it. I'll have to show you this too. I got a new goal planner this year. It's by Zig Ziglar, who I absolutely love. But look how intense it is. It's like, I was telling my accountability coach, I'm like, I don't know if this is too much for me. So it's like a checklist every single day, every hour. But I have a lot of big goals coming up in this year, so I think I have to commit to this. So I think I might be looking for some accountability here and committing to this. Before this, I just wrote very basically in the back of my 2020 planner. I'll show it to you someday. It's a purple book, and I just listed out, like I said, I listed out what I thought. Some of it was impossible, were never going to come true. I mean, like I said, though, I didn't know it wasn't really my timing, but I found that out this year in 2020. So cross those things out, kind of reconvened, and that's a nice thing about the list. Many of it comes true. There's things that happened in this year that should not have happened. I don't even know how they happened, and I will share that with you at some point. I'm not sharing it now because we're not at the end of the year yet. I'm trying not to count blessings before. My mom used to say, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. So I don't want to count my blessings before they're actually fulfilled and a true blessing. So I will share more in 2021. This is our last day in the office. So that's another reason for making this quick video. Jessica is off this week and next week just spend time with her family. And I will be doing the same thing. Today's my last day in the office and finishing up everything today, hopefully. And tomorrow, focus on the meaning of the season and also my family and just spending some quiet time. And next week I'll be fasting, I'll be praying, and I will be setting my goals for the new year, for 2021. So I want us all to have an amazing 2021. The point is, don't focus on the chaos in the world. I know it's very chaotic out there right now, believe me, but I choose not to focus on that. So my sister always laughs. She's like, oh, you live in your bubble. Yes, I definitely live in a bubble. I do it purposely and intentionally, and I do that to keep myself happy. I don't get distracted by everything going on in the world because there is a lot going on in the world. So you may see that some of my videos seem to be very bubble-like, does she live in this world? And actually, no, I try not to. So I try to live in a different place, honestly. I don't want to be caught up in all the emotion and all the other stuff. I'm very focused on helping my patients, those people who come to me for help. I want to help them. So it's my life purpose. Like, there's nothing more important to me than helping the people who come to me and want my help. So it's just an awesome thing. It's incredible that I just love what I do, and I never stop. Actually, this week off next week is actually forced week off because I don't necessarily ever take a week off. I actually don't ever take a day off, but I sometimes have to be forced because I do have a family. I do have other things. So I just love what I do so much that I get very caught up in it and I want to help people. So I'm taking this time off. I'm calling it. I'm off. So we will reconvene on January 4th. I promise you. We have an outline for the new year coming out with YouTube. I think, I'm not sure of the days, but I know like Wednesday is going to be weight loss. So I don't focus on weight loss very much in the office anymore. I used to, and actually I had very successful weight loss stories. I just honestly don't have the time anymore for that. So we're only helping what I call 3%ers, people who are really sick and need the help. That's who I'm working with now these days. That's the reason for the academy. So I'm going to share everything I know in this academy. So you can go and look for weight loss and all those things and tips and all that other stuff. That'll all be in there for you. Where was I going with this? Oh, Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be my day. So we're going to talk about a lot about weight loss. We're going to talk about fasting. We're going to talk about different diet types, variation. We'll talk about the popular diets, popular diets of yesterday. I've seen them all. I know them all. And just talk about keeping you motivated. So we have a lot of information to share in 2021. So again, I ask you please to subscribe to this channel and keep us in mind, share with friends. So many people need help. We're helping a lot of young adults. I'm so happy. We are reaching out and reaching a lot of young adults. So please share this with anybody you know. So anybody with chronic illness, who are like my age, like 40s, 50s, early 60s. That used to be my wheelhouse, autoimmunity. But now it's actually shifted. There's like, I guess, two groups, that group and then the young adults, 16 to 35 is really having a hard time too. So I'm here for everybody, and I want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, and a magnificent New Year to all of you. And we are going to be here for you big time in the new year, and we are looking forward to it. We'll share with you our office renovations. We'll share with you more, and just bring it all to you. Okay, so Happy New Year. Here's to a great 2021, and make those vision lists. And if you feel comfortable, share some things down below in comments below and let us know. Let us know what you're trying to accomplish in 2021. We all want to work together like a big family. So again, please like this channel, please subscribe, please like these videos and share them. It means so much to me because it helps me to help more people. All right, peace out, and I'll see y'all next year.